Hi, I'm Elizabeth with E.G. Hair Photography, and I wanted to talk with you today about this desire for moms to be perfect for their children and to raise perfect children. And I wanted to let you know that we are all perfectly imperfect. There's so much pressure that we put on ourselves from the moment that we find out we're pregnant, and our emotions are all over the board. We want to know, what's the baby going to look like? Are they going to be a good little baby? I can't wait to cuddle them. And then, the other thoughts come in about this world is so horrible, and how can I protect my child from, all the terrible things that happen? And what was I thinking bringing a child into this world? And then it comes time for the birth, and, you wonder, am I going to make it through? What's the pain really going to be like? Do I try to do a natural birth? Am I going to use drugs? Is it going to end up being a C-section? What will my friends and family think of me if I end up having a C-section? I feel like such a failure, something like that happens. More pressure to have like the perfect birth. And then along comes this beautiful little creature, and it's time for you to go home. And the next concern is, what were they thinking? How could they send me home with this baby? I have no idea what I'm doing. And, I can't speak the baby's language. I don't know what it is they need. Why are they crying so much? I can't get the baby to latch. Do I have enough milk? Again, all of this pressure to be perfect and make sure that the baby, never struggles or is, happy, and that you're doing the right thing by them. And I'm going to share with you confessions of my imperfections, just a couple of quick ones. When my first baby came home, she was not an easy baby. She was a very, very tough baby, and I was exhausted. And I discovered that I had taken the wrong bottle. I had taken an old bottle and fed her old milk, and I was terrified that I'd poisoned my baby. And when my second child came along, again, exhausted, laying on the couch, taking a nap with my child resting on my chest. And what woke me up was the sensation of sliding as my baby slid off the couch and landed on his face on the carpet. And each time I called the pediatrician's office, sobbing that I had killed my children and what an awful mother I was. And the nurses were so kind and reassured me that, my babies were tough and that I wasn't a terrible mother. I still kind of felt like I was. But they were going to survive. And sure enough, they survived, and they grew up, and things were wonderful. So I would say, trust your instincts first and foremost. You know your child better than you think you do, and better than anyone else does. And if something doesn't feel right, you take care of it, even if it makes you look like a crazed mother, because those times will happen for sure. And just stay on top of it. And when you don't know the answer, when you can't figure out what to do, then be okay about reaching out for help. When you need a break, be okay about reaching out for help. It's just fine. In the end, your baby thinks that you're perfect, and they love you unconditionally. And that's what's important. I'm Elizabeth. I'm a pregnancy newborn photographer at E.G. Hair Photography, and I'm located across the street from Washington Square in Tigard. I have a cozy little studio. If you think that you'd like to book a session with me, feel free to reach out. You can message me through the form on my website. You can email me at elizabeth@eghairphotography.com. And you can also call me at 503-901-8449. Have a great day, and you are perfectly imperfect, and that's perfect for your baby. Thanks. Bye.